All right, this tale of the tape is brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed with a fighting spirit since 1925. Joe Lauzon, 33 years old. Chris Gruetzmacher is 31. Lauzon, the taller man, by 2 inches. He will have a 3.5-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started for this first fight tonight on pay-per-view, we turn it over to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York for UFC 223, Habib versus Iaquinta. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 13 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of New Bern, North Carolina, Chris Gruetzmacher. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 27 wins, 15 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155.5 pounds. Fighting out of Bridgewater, Massachusetts, Joe Lauzon. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, third man in the octagon for this one. Ariane Celeste getting us started here for round 1 of a possible 3 in the UFC lightweight division. Brittany Palmer, Chrissy Blair in the building as well. And with that touch of gloves, we are underway. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed with a fighting spirit since 1925.
Lauzon opening up strong, big shots.
What about grappling? What did we say about that? Throw that right out the window. Forget we said that.
We just have to accept that Joe Lauzon loves this.
And we have to accept that we love it. Come on.
For sure.
Well, New England MMA has never had as much momentum in the UFC as it does right now, and Lauzon really has taken the lead and feels the pressure to lead that charge. Got a couple teammates competing later tonight as well.
But Gruetzmacher, once again, I'll take your 3 or 4 in order to give mine back. He has a lot of faith in his chin.
And Lauzon clearly knows that that's his style, and he's moving towards him, obliging him.
Oh, beautiful elbow.
Shot from Lauzon. Gruetzmacher sprawls. 1 minute gone by round 1.
But here's the jiu-jitsu.
There you go. Push him off. Push him off.
Using those butterflies. He's going to have to commit to his side.
Butterfly guard, almost always a sweeper's guard. Looking to choose one side and sweep. He's scooting to his left.
Don't let him up. Put your will on it. Yes. Now.
No commitment yet to either side.
Gruetzmacher just keeping heavy on him, keeping those heavy hips. Oh, lifts him and back up. But Gruetzmacher, great job keeping him down, keeping control of that neck.
Good elevation, but couldn't get him over. Lauzon has to stay mobile in this position. You want to be on your butt and be a sitting target.
That's a good right hand to the body.
Man. Good stuff.
Ooh.
Rolling knee bar position.
Oh, he's going in on it. He's going in on it.
Now heel hook, he throws his other leg over. Gruetzmacher, he's planning that leg. That's what you need to do in these positions. Put all the weight on the leg that's being attacked. Good job defensively.
Lauzon could also use this as a sweep. Oh, he's going for the heel.
He's going all the way.
Oh, he's got it hooked up. He doesn't have his legs connected, though.
And
he's going to try to push off with that left leg. Oh, Gruetzmacher out, but right back on top of him. Very nicely done. But Lauzon back up, eats a knee.
Good timing on the pullout by Gruetzmacher.
Oh, nice knee.
Lauzon doing great stuff with his power shots so far.
Lauzon's last fight was against Clay Guida in November. Just felt like he deviated from his routine a little bit, cut the warm-up short, and that led to his demise that night. Nice elbow over the top from Lauzon.
Well, that's not giving enough credit to Clay Guida.
True.
Clay Guida led to his demise that night.
And Clay Guida, a very fast starter. If you don't feel like something's on, Clay Guida is not going to give you any chance to right the ship, and he didn't.
Yeah, Clay does everything fast. I think he gets out of bed fast.
He doesn't comb his hair fast. That's a lot of hair, man.
He doesn't even bother.
From two bald guys.
He's too busy.
Whatever. We know little about hair today at the broadcast booth.
I remember.
It's not our specialty.
My youth.
Lauzon turned pro all the way back in 2004, submitted Mike Brown in his first year as a pro, but the last submission for Joe Lauzon, somewhat surprisingly, August of 2012.
Been a long time. Neither one of these guys thinking defense. Are doing a lot of reaching, opening themselves up to strikes. Nobody really moving their head.
Yeah, Joe has started to slow down and be much more stationary here towards the last minute of this round, and he's eating some big shots because of it. He's breathing heavy, and Gruetzmacher looks to be the man that's more relaxed here and in better shape. Perhaps that's because of his faith in his chin.
Yeah.
Oh, big uppercut by Gruetzmacher.
And follows it up with a knee to the body. Those strikes getting Lauzon's attention.
When he fought Davy Ramos almost had him finished. He kind of punched himself out, let Gruetzmacher back into the fight. Looks like that could be happening right now.
Chris is very relaxed here.
Yeah.
Nice jab, nice right hand. Oh.
Brutal body punches. Great stuff to do in the first round.
Oh, good right hand, good uppercut. He's clearly getting the better of these exchanges now. Whereas Lauzon came on real strong at the beginning of the round, he has died off here. Badly faded towards the end of the first round.
Oh, and a nice elbow there for good measure. The eyes don't lie. Chris Gruetzmacher confident there at the end of round one. Tonight's Corner Cam is brought to you by Body Armor. Time to ditch your artificial sports drink and switch to Body Armor. More natural, more electrolytes, better sports drink. Grab yours at participating Speedway stores. Body Armor, the official sports drink of the UFC.
I know he did a good job at the first takedown, but remember what we talked about. You just keep going at it. Fix him water.
He might switch up his feet, too. He switches it up. Single leg. Not double leg, drive up to the body lock.
A lot of chaos in that round. First, Lauzon. Lauzon starts off very fast. Beautiful elbow. Landed a lot of strikes. There's a nice knee. But Gritz started digging in towards the end of that round and really started taking it to Joe Lauzon. Here's a big uppercut from Gruetzmacher, and Lauzon was very stationary, really tired towards the end of that first round, and Chris was all over him.
All right, second round, gentlemen, second round, let's go.
Gruetzmacher landed 103 significant strikes in his UFC debut, a win over Abner Loveris. He landed 57 in round one there against Joe Lauzon.
A telling thing at the end of the first round, Gruetzmacher walked back to his corner and was literally pacing. Didn't want to sit down, full of energy. And he looks like he's worn those shots well.
And Lauzon's face is a mess of swelling and just does not look good. And he ate a right hand.
Oh.
Later in his career, with all the wars that Joe Lauzon has had, what concerns me the most is he doesn't seem to recover as well.
Right.
Yeah. His ability to bounce back just isn't what it was early in his career. He looks exhausted.
But he still fights the same way. He hasn't made an adjustment in his style, but it seems like he's not as durable, and now he's bleeding. Some significant swelling around the right eye and some bleeding, and he's wincing. It looks like a cut.
This is the kind of fight Gruetzmacher loves. Attrition. You hit me with everything you had. Now it's my turn to come back, and he's doing it.
Right.
He is, and Joe's in a lot of trouble here. He's busted up. His right eye looks terrible, and Gruetzmacher doing a great job of mixing it up to the body as well. Good uppercut. Another left to the body, right to the body. Knees. Joe's in trouble here. He's in real trouble.
We're seeing signs of, I don't want to say physical surrender yet, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Right.
I think his body's shutting down a bit. I just think he's had a long, long career filled with a lot of fights like this, and I don't know how many of these you could have.
Yeah. 43rd pro fight for Joe Lauzon, who will be 34 next month.
A fighter's biggest strength is often his biggest weakness. Joe Lauzon is an exciting fighter who loves to mix it up. That's why we love him, but you end up paying the price for that.
And Lauzon still trying to press forward with some offense of his own, but Chris Gruetzmacher putting it on him here tonight.
Yeah, you see that knee that he just threw? I mean, there's nothing on it.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have it left right now. I mean, even these punches that he's throwing, he ate a hard knee there. Gruetzmacher is in far better condition right here.
And Gruetzmacher not showing that these punches from Lauzon are affecting him at all. He's walking right through him.
Right through him.
Get them on the cage, Chris.
And very patient. There's a nice knee to the body, and Lauzon's just, he's not moving away. He's just standing right in front of him and eating these.
And Gruetzmacher never a one-punch KO kind of guy. It's attrition.
Lauzon with a combination. Crowd getting behind the Bostonian.
Those are not landing very clean, though, and there's not a lot on them. Nice front kick to the body by Gruetzmacher. I mean, he's flailing with his arms, but there's just nothing to them here.
Right.
There's a lot of heart behind him, but not a lot of snap.
2 minutes now to go in the round.
And Joe Lauzon's face is an absolute mess.
Nasty knee to the body there by Grits.
He has landed a ton to the body, has worked the elbows and the knees right back to it there.
Yeah, great job with punches to the body. I think those punches to the body are pretty significant.
The head punches can knock you out, but the body shots are the ones that make you quit.
And Lauzon's firing back, but he's a shell of what he was at the beginning of the first round. And his face is a mask of blood right now.
Doctor gonna take a long, hard look at Lauzon if he gets to that stool.
If I was his corner, I'd take a long, hard look at him too.
Yeah. You should think about it. They should think about stopping this fight right now. I mean, look at his face. And he's just eating shots.
Yeah.
I mean, he's trying to win, but it just doesn't seem like his weapons are available to him.
Nasty cut now on the forehead that's trickling into that right eye, which is almost shut. Less than a minute now to go in the round.
I mean, you never want to count a warrior like Joe Lauzon out, but I just hate to see a guy who's as smart as he is take this kind of beating.
He's being too tough for his own good right now.
Bachelor's in computer science from Wentworth in Boston. This is a cerebral cat.
Man, look at his face.
Keep touching that eye.
Oh.
Gruetzmacher still hitting with a lot of authority.
Gruetzmacher can stop this fight. He can stop this fight if he just pours it on here. Nice knee to the body. I like how he's just not stopping with the body attack. He's not head hunting.
Oh, that one hurt him.
It did.
Doubled him over.
But again, Lauzon just almost too tough for his own good.
Right.
If he went down right now, this would be over, but he won't go down.
Yeah. Last 10 seconds of the round here. Another elbow lands for Gruetzmacher.
This is awful.
Mergliata appears maybe close. Well, round ends.
And an excellent performance by Gruetzmacher. I mean, very patient, very professional, doing a great job of keeping the pressure on him. And again, never stopping with that body attack.
Look at the eyes of Joe Lauzon, if we can see them. They are both pretty much swollen shut.
I hope they're saying they're stopping the fight.
Yeah.
I hope
Steve Mays.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve.
And that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of cornermen should.
Classy
Look what
decision.
Steve Mays did tonight. Went to whisper to Joe Lauzon to not make it public. So the cornerman saving his fighter tonight. And it marks the biggest win of the career for Chris Gruetzmacher.
An excellent win, and I could not agree more with their decision to stop this fight. And I'm very, very impressed with Chris Gruetzmacher. That performance was excellent. Just the way he mixed it up to the body, constant pressure. I mean, he did a fantastic job tonight.
What you look for at the elite level is consistency. Gruetzmacher showed consistency with his attack tonight.
And he really feels like he has found his future training home, and you certainly saw it in the results tonight.
It's paying off. Joe Lauzon, aggressive in the beginning, but after, I would say, the first half of the first round, it was all Gruetzmacher, mixing up the body shots, the punches, hooks, uppercuts, over the top to the ribs, but never giving Joe Lauzon the space he needed to get his defense going, to get his offense going. He just swarmed him.
Dean Thomas, new head coach for Chris Gruetzmacher. Got to be happy with the results here tonight. Pahumpa in there as well. And man, did he put it on Joe Lauzon tonight, landing at a 64% clip. Unofficially 125 Significant strikes landed for Chris Gruetzmacher. And we'll see if Joe Lauzon chooses to fight another day, man. 43 pro fights in the can. All right, the official decision is brought to you by Metro PCS, bringing you closer than ever to the UFC on a fast nationwide LTE network. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round 2, the red corner has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by TKO, Chris Gruetzmacher.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Chris Gruetzmacher. First of all, Chris, congratulations on an excellent performance against a really tough guy in Joe Lauzon, and possibly the biggest victory of your career.
No, without a doubt, man. I needed this win. You know, we're all trying to make a living, man, but money aside, man, I need this win for my soul, man. I need this for my heart. I needed to win, man.
Well, you were very composed and very professional in there tonight. Joe Lauzon came out fast. You moved away from a lot of the shots and started really working the body as well as the head. Was that body part, the body attack part, a big part of your training?
I mean, I train boxing, I do Muay Thai, so I mean, that's just kind of what I do, but everybody, head, body, how you beat people up, man. Make them tired, hit them in the body. Want to hit them in the head, go to the body. I think it's just intelligent fighting.
Now, towards the end of the second round, you had him battered and exhausted and really not firing back. Were you surprised at all they stopped that fight?
No, man, I kind of was hoping for it because, like, I could feel him, man. Like, he wasn't going down yet, but I knew I was going to do it in the third, man. I knew it. I knew I was going to win this fight.
Well, listen, man, congratulations. Enjoy your biggest victory to date. Outstanding performance tonight. Chris Gruetzmacher, ladies and gentlemen.